You need the countdown.
That's fine. Alright, so good morning everybody. Let's get started. We're going to continue the correction from section B. Problem is I need the markers on the inside.
Which one do you need?
All of them. Just take out all of them.
Green.
Gently. Okay, so we're going to continue marking and discussing section B and finish it today.
Wait, so we didn't go to
Mr. Neves.
Wait, what? We didn't go to what? We did.
Till 10.
Yeah. That's why I said ask Vincent to airdrop you the videos.
That's such a funny father's day.
Vincent, you're doing such an exquisite job. I need it.
I'm sliding them down. Oh, so you don't even need my services.
I was lying. I didn't need
You're
all
very
three.
unneeded, sir.
I need these. Okay, so shh, can you keep quiet now? It's the 11th of April, right?
Sadly.
Why sadly?
Why?
So it's the
long
11th of
holiday.
April, and can you turn off the lights, please?
All of the lines.
Turn off. Great. So it's the 11th of April, and the topic is algebraic expressions. Alright, let's do the corrections. So, it just makes it more visible.
For atmosphere, guys.
Ambience. So exercise 7, page 88. Let's continue marking and discussing. So we started with question B10.
Yes, sir.
Which one did we stop at yesterday?
B10, I think.
B10. So we're going to continue from B11. Please, you need to pay attention. So B11 was minus 8 to the power of 4 plus negative 2 8 to the power of 4 raised to the power of 3. So that's the question. We'll have to simplify that. So, first question. What did we say when you raise a negative? This is a negative number inside the bracket. Whenever you raise it to an even exponent, it always becomes positive. So you know that this answer is going to be end up positive, right? Now what we do with the exponents there, you multiply the exponent. So it becomes a to the power of 3 times 4, a to the power of 12. Yep. There's a plus sign. Actually, okay, it's fine. Let me leave the plus sign there for now. Now this one, a negative number is raised to an odd exponent. So that means the overall answer becomes negative. Then, negative, so now we have to consider negative 2 to the power of 3 is actually negative 8. So that's supposed to be 8. Then a to the power of 4 times 3, which is a to the power of 12. Yep. This is plus times a minus, so should actually be a positive times a negative is a negative. So now you have a to the power of 12 minus 8 a to the power of 12. So this is 1 minus 8, so it becomes what?
8 negative 7.
Negative 7 a to the power of 12. That's the right answer.
You know I had 1 also. I don't know what happened.
1?
So I got negative 8.
No, that's incorrect.
You
know,
number there means there's a 1.
Your number line. You start from number 1 and you go 8 spaces left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. End up on negative 7.
Because I forgot that that's a 1.
Yeah, same.
Exactly. You can't be forgetting things like that. It's risky.
8 actually.
Stop forgetting it.
Oh.
B12. Right. B12. With B12, the question says negative 2x squared raised to the power of 3 is multiplied by negative 2x cubed squared. You see that? Are you good? Now, negative number is raised to an odd exponent, so overall it's going to be negative. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. X to the power of 2, and then there's a 3, so, and the power raised to another power is
6.
x to the power of 6, because you multiply the exponents. This one, negative number raised to an even exponent.
Aisha.
Hello. Hi.
Honestly, I said, well,
But you are.
Very beautiful, you look smart. So a negative number raised to an even exponent becomes overall? No. Negative number raised to an even exponent becomes positive.
It's just 4.
So it becomes 4. Okay, thank you.
wait a minute.
Got it. Okay, now
We're waiting a minute.
negative. You need to focus. I'm not gonna.
Of
If you're
course,
not
sir.
focused, I'm
So
not.
where does the 3 come from there?
That's why you need to
Out of the
focus.
brackets.
That's why I said you need to focus. Focus, please. Negative number raised to an odd exponent becomes
8.
negative.
Negative.
2 to the power of 3 is what? 8.
Oh,
X
wait.
raised.
That's it.
When you raise a power by another one, you must multiply. So x to the power of 2 times 3, x to the power of 6. Now this one, a negative number raised to an even exponent becomes positive. So 2 squared is 4. Then x to the power of 3 raised to the power of 2. When you raise a power by another power, you must multiply the exponents. So it becomes x to the power of 3 times 2, which also becomes x to the power of 6. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you following?
Yes.
I hope you marked this time. Yesterday I kept saying you should have marked this. Matthew? Oh. So, now you must multiply. Multiply the coefficients, multiply the variables. Coefficients, negative 8 times 4, negative 32. Now let's multiply the x's. X to the power of 6 times x to the power of 6. First law of exponents. When you multiply by powers of the same base, you do what? You add the exponents, right? So it becomes x to the power of 6 plus 6, which x becomes x to the power of 12.
Yeah.
Final answer. Done. Okay, is that okay? There's a blue marker that I don't see here. Oh, this is the one. Okay. Any questions?
I have so many.
You must,
Don't suffer in silence.
I know for some of you this is quite difficult. That's why I'm going through this carefully. Yeah?
So, like, I was already studying with stuff that you guys have already marked. Okay, can I ask you after the lesson?
First, get the video, then watch it. Then come to me because I've already done that.
Okay.
And it's recorded. So ask Vincent to airdrop you. You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Ask Vincent to airdrop you.
Yeah, who stole my cover? No?
So this is the person you must actually find. Him. Most wanted.
Arrest
Only
me,
for
I
the
guess.
video though. Joke. X squared cubed, you got it, and then it's minus negative 2 x cubed squared. So we simplify. Negative 2x squared raised to the power of 3 minus 2x cubed raised to the power of 2.
Is that a minus, sir?
This one is a minus, yes.
So then how do you not know that negative 2 and that minus is not?
No, they don't. You have to simplify this first. You start simplifying this. You can't multiply these negatives because of the square. This must be done first.
Because of the bracket.
Part mass is brackets first, right?
Yes, sir.
You simplify this first. If you multiply these together and get a positive, you're wrong. Unfortunately. Because you must do the brackets first. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sort out the brackets. So again, negative number raised to an odd exponent,
Negative.
your overall becomes negative. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. When you raise x squared, raise it to another power, what happens? You multiply the exponent. X to the power of 2 times 3, which becomes x to the power of 6. Then minus. Now you have to simplify this.
4.
This becomes negative 2. When you square negative 2, you get
4.
just a 4. Positive 4. Now, power raised to another power, you must multiply the exponent. So x to the power of 6. Can we subtract these? Can we subtract these numbers from each other?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Why can't we
I
subtract?
like terms.
They're like terms. Why? What makes them like terms? Matthew?
The
the exponent of x is like
The variables are identical. X to the power of 6 and another x to the power of 6. Good. So this becomes negative 8 minus 4 is negative 12. Thank you.
Oh yes.
For those of you who don't get that, let's go through a number line. You start at negative 8 and then you move 4 spaces to the left or right? Left. Right is
But so
adding.
isn't it positive?
Minus.
Positive 4?
Yes, but you still minus.
No. It's negative 8. This is why I'm going through this. You start with negative 8. Right? And then you move. Minus 4 means move 4 spaces to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. You end up with negative 12.
When you when the variables like the exponents with the variables are minus, then after it's the same.
Sorry? Can you repeat that?
Like because I plus it and I made it 12, so would it?
That's wrong. Who can tell her why it's wrong? When do we add exponents? Can
When it's
someone?
multiplied.
When you multiply by powers at the same base. Are we multiplying by powers at the same base here?
No.
No. We are subtracting 2 terms. Right?
Oh, so that's only when it's multiplied.
Only when you multiply like here. Here we were multiplying by 2 bases at the same, hence we could add. Here, we're just subtracting. You don't do that. The moment you do something like that, you've screwed up the whole thing, unfortunately.
It's such a little thing so they can mess it up.
Yeah, exactly. It messes up the whole thing, bro. Wastes everybody's time and effort. Okay, we're still good with time. Now B14. 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 Minus 3b to the power of 4. This is just, the square bracket is still just another bracket. Right? It's just the outside bracket for the circular brackets. Okay? But it's just another bracket. Yeah?
So could you ever get like 3 brackets in one side?
Possible, but maybe not in grade 8, but yes, you definitely will get that in grade 9, yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, is that our test dates up there?
Yes. Test dates and topics are on the.
So what should we like?
It says here algebra expression, then algebraic equation will be the second one, and then you still have an exam. So you have 2 tests and an exam. So you better make sure you know what's cracking. If you know what's cracking, you know this term will be so nice for you.
It would be your
You'll get your
academic
95s and 100s for math.
This time is the academic.
How many math exams are we writing?
You're writing 1.
And is it a 1.5 or 2 hour?
I can't remember. It's probably 1.5. I can't remember.
Because normally we write 2 1 hour ones.
No, you write 1.
Okay.
I can't remember the time
Okay,
allocation.
so it's changed from last year.
Yeah, no, it's 1. Okay, so
I thought that was a dog barking.
okay, so let's go and simplify this one. Simplify each bracket, the brackets first. So simplify here. So how are we going to simplify this one? Negative times negative 3b to the power of 4. Yes?
3b4.
Oh.
It just becomes positive 3b to the power of 4. Why?
Yeah.
Negative times a negative is positive.
No!
Oh.
Then this side. Let's simplify this side.
Oh.
You have a product. How many how many negative signs do you have here? 2. When you have an even number of negative signs, you always end up with
Positive.
positive. Just give me a second. Just give me one. When you multiply by powers at the same base, you do what? You add the exponent. So this becomes b to the power of 7. Okay, Zoe, just ask your question now.
What happens to that negative that was in front of that bracket?
Negative times negative, positive. Negative times negative, positive. Integers work.
Yeah.
3b, when you multiply by powers at the same base, you do what? This is the only time you add the exponents, when you multiply. Not when like that, that's subtraction. So 4 plus 7 is 11. So the final answer is 3b to the power of 11.
I got that though!
Good! Yeah?
Isn't our test on Google?
It should be, yes.
Okay.
So the first test, 30th of April, algebraic expressions, which is this stuff. Okay? So P14, done. Any questions? I suppose not. Okay, move.
Oh, I see what I did.
Please, I'm happy when you learn from your mistakes. That's the point of doing this. That's it. It's fine, never mind.
What did I do this time, sir?
Nothing.
Oh,
Okay, again, how will you do this one? You simplify each bracket first and then you multiply. So let's simplify this part first. This time, you can't say negative times negative first. Why? Because of the square, you must deal with the brackets first, right? Here there was really, the exponent was already one, there was nothing to do with the bracket. Now there is, you simplify this first and then you multiply the negative. Hello? So now I'm going to, for this one it's a bit different. I'm going to leave that minus there. Now I'm going to simplify this guy. Negative 3 squared is, come on, 9. B to the power 4, then square that.
B to the power of 8.
B to the power of 8, because when you raise an exponent by another power, you must multiply. So it becomes b to the power of 4 times 2. So it becomes b to the power of 8. Then all of this, the whole thing is positive, then it becomes multiplied by negative. So the whole thing becomes negative. Right?
Yes.
Bracket means multiply. Now we're going to do the same thing here. Again, I have to leave that negative. Then, a negative b cubed. Negative number raised to an odd exponent is always negative. Then b to the power of 4 raised to the power of 3 becomes b to the power of
12.
4 times 3, b to the power of 4 times 3, which is b to the power of 12. So now, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do the final answer. I have 3 negatives. An odd number of negative signs is always going to be negative. The final answer is going to be negative 9. Multiplying by powers of the same base, so what happens to the exponents? So you add them, so it's going to be b to the power of 8 plus 12, which is b to the power of 20. Done.
Yeah.
So I did something different, but I got the right answer. I don't understand now.
You must show me what you did sometime. But this is the right way. You must follow the exponent laws. This is the right way.
But my thing is, no, the thing, because I said negative, those ones there were negative, but it was equal, like it was a positive at the end of the day, because like
You might try to think of it differently. So that was not mathematically incorrect. Yeah, LJ?
Brackets mean multiply, right?
Brackets mean multiply.
B14, do I have to use the bracket that's for multiplication, or can I use any other?
You can use a dot, you can use the multiplication sign, you can use brackets. Whichever one. They all mean the same thing. So long as you're not changing from multiplication to addition, subtraction, or division. You can use a dot, you can use a bracket, you can use a time sign, doesn't matter. It's also multiplication. Hayden, are you okay? Okay, B16. Let's go for B16. B16 was the last one. Oh, this one was yummy.
Yummy.
so,
This, I can see where I went wrong here. That's it.
Minus 2, okay, multiplied by 2n squared cubed plus, I won't have enough space, will I? You're right. Can I erase this one?
so that one was just so long, it's actually ridiculous.
Just because it's longer doesn't mean it's more difficult.
Just make it into little bits, it's easier for you.
This is great.
No, but like took forever to write. Like it has no audacity.
Let's go. Negative 2 multiplied by 2n squared raised to the power of 3 plus negative 3 n cubed squared minus 2 n squared multiplied by negative 2 and Oh.
See how juicy that looks. Like that, the
This
whole
is-
thing.
This is interesting, right?
I know.
It tastes like peanut butter and jam.
No, that is disgusting, sir.
Joking.
What do you mean peanut butter and jam is disgusting?
No, you are mixing two different things that you
Okay.
Dave, let's
Okay, let's go. Let's go for this one. So -2, I'm gonna leave that. Now let me simplify what's in the brackets.
Why?
So,
Oh, yeah.
so 2 cubed is
8.
8. N squared cubed is n to the power of 6 because n to the power of 2 times 3, n to the power of 6. Great. So, plus -3 squared is what? Oh, -3 squared is what? Right, remember -3 squared is -3 times -3. So it's positive 9. And then n to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2. N to the power of what? N to the power of what? N to the power of 6. Because n to the power of 3 times 2, n to the power of 6. I'm just checking if you trust yourself. These two I can actually multiply.
Why?
Then this doesn't have, remember this is simplified bracket. So negative times negative will become positive 2n squared. This I still need to simplify. -2n squared becomes 4n squared.
But yeah, wait.
Yeah? Sadie, Mia? Ask.
I thought that brackets of her.
Sorry? You have a question? LJ, I'm listening.
I'm not attacking you or whatever you did. I just want to know. You. In what situation would I have to use this app? I just want to know.
It's you don't use it anyway.
It's
Then
just-
why are we
it's just
learning it?
baseball.
It's just skills. It's just skills.
Cool. Hold on, sorry, I'm wasting my time.
Vincent,
No.
maybe someone in this class is gonna be a mathematician later in life.
Definitely. See, here's the thing with math. Math is a skill subject. So the main thing you get from math is skill. It's not about the content. It's the skills that it gives you,
I just say
and it helps your brain learn how to think.
So
There's thinking skills that you
It's
get
like
out of
mine.
math.
Plus one is two.
There are other parts of
Like
math.
chess.
Look, there's other parts of maths that are directly applicable to real life, but most of them are not directly applicable.
So it's just
So
yeah.
They're like, for example, I have friends who do biomathematics, where they use mathematics for real life. So, for example, we use mathematics to predict trends during COVID-19. We use mathematics to predict how many beds, for example, after some months, we'll need in the hospital. But your mathematics is too basic to be at that level. So, in order for you to use that, to learn the mathematics that they do use in real life, you need these basics. At your level, you're far from learning maths that can be used in real life. To learn that level of math, you need to have these basics sorted. So you're learning basics that's why I said you won't use this anyway. You will use it to learn other maths that you possibly can use for real life.
So can't we just
Exactly. So this is just the tools. That's why I'm saying it's the skills, right? At this point, you're getting skills. Most of the maths you guys will do is just giving you skills. It's not all of it is directly applicable to real life, but it's skills. But things like volume, and those are actually directly applicable. Area, solve, whatever. But not all of it. Some of it is just tools and skills. Yeah?
Can we just ask AI to do that?
No. In order for us to tell AI to do it, we need to know how to do it ourselves.
You.
Sometimes AI, unfortunately, does get things wrong. Believe it or not,
That's how complicated
it gets a lot of things wrong.
Wait, so if AI gets it wrong, how am I supposed to get it?
AI gets a lot of things wrong, by the way. -2 times 8
How am I
is
supposed to get it right?
-16 n to the power of 6.
Oh wait, I'm actually doing good here.
Okay.
Oh, yes, sorry.
So what happened here? So -2 times 8, -16 n to the power of 6. Then we kept the 9 to the power of 6. Then 2 times 4 is 8. N squared times n squared. When you multiply by powers at the same base, you add the exponents. So now we have that. Are we done at this point?
No.
Why are we not done?
We're gonna add the.
You can add these two. These ones are like terms. So Pay attention, Vincent. Negative 16 ends to the power of 6 plus 9 ends to the power of 6. You start at negative 16 and you go 9 spaces to the right? Hello?
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, because we're
9.
adding.
You want?
So negative 7
Okay,
ends
so
to
it
the power of
finally
6.
clicked. I think it clicked now.
That's the final
You
answer.
know where I went wrong?
Why is this the final answer?
Because math.
Oh, yeah, because at this point,
You can't add these terms because they are unlike terms.
So, you know
Does that
where I
make-
went wrong? Is when you got to the negatives, the minus, and then the negative 2, and then the other negative 2. I combined the two negative 2's together.
Which one? This one.
Yes.
Remember, you can't do that because of this square. You have to simplify this first before you can
But
multiply
if there
these.
was a square on the first one,
You still need to square this first and then square that, then multiply them.
so if it doesn't have a square, then you can combine it.
You can, yes.
Oh,
Okay. So that's the final answer for this one. Are you good?
No.
Ask questions. This is your chance to ask.
now is the time.
The thing, I know where I went wrong. So it's fine.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Goodbye. Have a great day.
Oh, no.